How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Some of you have asked me what I would do if I lost everything, including the house, all the assets that I have, no education, I can't go around getting an electrical engineering job, and also no savings. Now this type of question hinges on those kind of videos where, hey, you know what if I just pretend I don't have anything and then you just drop some guy off in the middle of a city somewhere and then see if they can make enough money. The thing with these videos is that these people inherently have a certain skill built into them. Although they're stripped of all their assets, they still have knowledge on how to earn money. So I actually do not think it's very educational to just put someone in that situation. It might be a very interesting video that you can see someone essentially make something out of nothing again. So it's kind of like having a billionaire if he lost all his money, but he has all these business skills. And then he can go out there, start a brand new business, and then yet he's gonna end up being a billionaire again sometime later. He still has a bunch of business connections. But I think what is more instructive for you guys is if I were to put myself in that situation, what would I do, so that you can sort of look at what I say and then help yourself if you are sort of like trying to dig yourself out of poverty, or if you are in a, I don't know, lower asset situation and then you want to build yourself a little bit better.
Now the conditions how I lost everything is very important, because if I lost a job, I would probably apply for unemployment, get 18 months or so of $1,800 every single month. I'm gonna apply for all these low income subsidies if I qualify, of course. Maybe covered California in terms of the health insurance. I'm gonna apply for food stamps if my income is low enough. I mean, it's justified if my income, you know, goes that low. If I lost everything, I'm basically on the streets, I don't have anywhere to live. This is what I assume that you guys mean, losing all the assets, losing my place to live. I eventually need to rent somewhere. I need to you know, live in a car short term. Let's just say it happened today. I don't have anywhere to live, right?
Now you might go, okay, maybe I can't use my formal degree. Let's just say I don't have the degree itself, and then I can use a bunch of other skills that I acquired over the years. I actually think I can make some money outside of work. Maybe someone will pay me to do car repair work. Maybe I can charge a really low fee just to get my reputation up or something, because I am able to repair my own car. So because of this, I can offer my services to other people and, you know, charge them a really low fee just so that they can trust me first, because I don't have a background in car repair. But once I start doing this, maybe I can be a mobile car repair person. They have some issue and they can pay me like $100 or something, and then the rest they have to pay in parts or something. I'll go over to their house, fix their car, and I mean, if it doesn't work, then, you know, I guess it'll be on me. I'll have to promise that, you know, if there's any damage, it will be on me. And then if I do fix it, right, then I get paid. I can do similar things such as plumbing tasks. I can fix, you know, the mains water line. I can fix the toilet. I can fix a bunch of other things, just kind of like a handyman. Now, you might want to consider, did I acquire these skills because I became an engineer? Because becoming an engineer allows me to do this sort of critical thinking, and then because of that, maybe I was able to learn all these other different skills that could potentially generate money. Now let's just put that aside for a bit, right? So all of these had to do with me acquiring skills. Just because I am a person that really likes to learn new things, I still have a bunch of electronics repair skills that I did not obtain from my formal degree. This is just all from me tinkering. So you might go, oh, maybe I still have electronics tinkering skills, right? I can fix a whole bunch of things, because let me tell you, someone that graduates an electrical engineering degree does not necessarily know how to fix electronics, right? Because sometimes they are just kind of like a, I don't know, a desk person, or maybe they're not a type of hands-on type of person that will like go around having their own soldering iron, having their own digital voltmeter or something at home. So some engineers, they're very hands-off. They are the type that only does this at work and they don't do it at home. For me, I'm a do-it-yourself hobbyist type of person, so you know, I fiddle with that all the time. So I could also use my electronics repair skills, repairs people's TVs, vacuum cleaners, I don't know, thermostats or whatever, install thermostats, install security cameras. I can do all kinds of different things. If I am, you know, hurting for money, let's just say YouTube disappears, right? Then I could potentially make sort of get by, right? I have a really burn rate of about $1,350 every single month. I might be able to get by. I never actually tested this, but I've made money on the side before with my other skills. Let's just say you don't have any of these skills. I actually worked at the Amazon warehouse. This is without any formal credentials even. I didn't even say I graduated high school. I forget if I did or not, but it was basically no college, right? And then I got paid $15 an hour. It was very grueling work, but right off there, right? Without a formal college education that I can write down on a resume anywhere, I was able to apply for Amazon warehouse, $15 an hour. So if I work 40 hours a week, this is $600 every single week, $2,400 every single month. So I might be able to get by living on this, even if I don't have a house, right? If I had $2,400 every single month, just from working full-time at the Amazon warehouse, I probably would spend $700 to $900 on renting a room somewhere. Maybe I get roommates or something. This is the cheapest. I looked around. This is exactly how much I would actually pay. I could possibly even work as an unskilled server or a fast food restaurant person, making whatever amount that they make over there, and probably get somewhere similar, maybe a little bit less, maybe $12 an hour, maybe $10 an hour. But you know, if as long as I have somewhere between $1,500 to $2,000, I think I can survive. On top of this, because I have YouTube knowledge, okay, I would have to start from scratch. Let's say I don't have a big following on my channel. I don't have any big channel, okay? I have to start from scratch. I would just grab my cell phone. I would record a video just like this, not in 4K, 60 frames a second as it is right now. I'll just use my iPhone 6, record a video, use a cheapy laptop, and I can still edit in 1080p from the video source on my phone. And then I would start uploading and then start building my channel that way. Maybe in a year or two, I can yet again build a channel with enough people following that I can generate at least some kind of extra revenue from it, some kind of profit, so that I can, you know, save this up. Now, with all these activities, I think I can pull in about $30,000 a year. This should be pretty reasonable in terms of not having a degree and trying to get money, trying to earn money from some salary, from some job, from side activities, side gigs and stuff. $700 to $900 rent every single month translates to about $800 to $10,000 every single year. Now, this takes a big chunk off of the $30,000 already. I can probably get this a little bit lower, but it really depends on my luck on how I can find a cheaper place. What I would really consider is all those places are actually e-scooterable distances from this general area. So if I'm gonna work at an Amazon warehouse, I just live, I don't know, within 5-mile radius of this, which is very, very doable. There's a lot of places to live around the Amazon warehouse, and then I would just get an electric scooter and then ride my electric scooter to work. And then this way, I do not have to pay insurance. I do not have to buy a car, because this is a huge, huge expense, especially for someone making only $30,000 a year. Buying a scooter, I only need to pay like $1,000 or so, and then I can charge it at home. And then basically this is gonna be a lot lower cost than a car. Of course, you have to worry about the dangers of riding a scooter every day, because if you do this every single day, especially during rush hour, it's gonna be more dangerous for you. It might have health impacts, so you really wanna find a route that is outside, you know, not too close to all the traffic. Maybe if you can ride outside of heavy traffic hours, maybe when the cars aren't as fast. This is something to consider. You can even ride a bicycle if you wanted to, if you're more athletic. I would probably eat the same way. I just eat rice, beans, bunch of vegetables, bunch of fruits, and I average about $40 every single week. So this is only gonna cost me $160 every single month. And from this, right, this is not that much burn rate or anything. So the rest of it I can save up. Okay, this is how I can build myself up. And then from this, I might be able to save somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000 every single year. And then using what I save, I might be able to build up a down payment and finally buy a place, even if it's a very, very tiny place. Buy like a studio condo or something. That's probably what I can afford after saving for a number of years, maybe 5-10 years or something it might take. Of course, just working at a salary job probably is not the best route, because I think if you do so, you're just gonna keep on doing this, and there's actually no room for expansion, right? If you work at a warehouse, this is manual labor, you're only trading your time for money. Whereas if I go do some other endeavor, like say I do my own car repair, remote car repair, do my own plumbing, with the intention of turning this into a real business, right? At first, yes, maybe I have to do it myself, do all the work, and then maybe later on, if I get more and more successful, I have more work than I can actually do, I might have to actually go and hire someone to do these work for me, maybe electronics repair, maybe car repair, maybe plumbing or whatever. Then this is a way for you to expand yourself. Same with YouTube, because once you do this expansion type of thing, you get bigger and bigger, and then you're gonna be able to get more and more revenue. I think in terms of a YouTube channel, you do have a lot of side work, right? Right now, I am the main character on this YouTube show, right? I need to appear or else people are not gonna watch. But behind it is all the video editing, all the prep work on how to get gigs so that I can go to certain places and record. So you could have a planner person, you could have a video editor, all these people that can do the side work where it does not involve me being on camera. So this is how a lot of YouTubers actually are able to expand to generate more content. I mean, there are other ideas that kind of floats around the same realm over here, including maybe I should buy a van, live in a van for a while. Maybe I should just get a tent, live in, you know, my backyard over there. I actually don't know what the purpose of these things will be, because I generally like to do something when I have a goal in mind. Maybe my own personal goal, because usually when people just kind of bring some ideas up, I would be accepting to the idea, but I need to know what I am doing it for. Am I just doing it just for fun, just for people's amusement, which isn't something that I try to do all the time. I try to do something for my own amusement. Hopefully this is in line with the audience's amusement. So purposely making myself uncomfortable for no reason at all is not my cup of tea, but you know, sometimes I live in a car. I live in a car for a week, for 2 times already, and then I go and subject myself to all these really low cost places just because I'm a little cheap. But in those cases, there were reasons for me doing that. I did it short term just to, I don't know, just to test myself a little bit. But now that I know that it's at a certain comfort level, right, I kind of get a more appreciative of what I currently have, if that makes sense. And for example, I know I really don't like living in a car. I don't like the stuffiness of it. I don't like the insecurity of it. And also getting Airbnbs in certain areas really, really scares me. So I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna pay $23 for some place. I'll pay $40 instead. So I'm not sure if I'm ever going to purposely make myself simulate losing everything. In other words, oh, I'm gonna be homeless for a day or something, just sleep on the streets. I think there is some security issue with that, because if I just grab a tent and sleep on the street, sometimes I think about, hey, you know, you just have a little piece of cloth over there, people can just come up to you and attack you, you know. Over in the Bay Area, there are these instances happening where people get stabbed and stuff. So, you know, it definitely is a security thing, because if you have windows and walls and doors, then you can at least hear people coming. People are like, they have to break the doors down before they get to you. You have some time to prepare, versus if you're in a tent, it's not as secure. So thanks for watching this video. I hope this really helps you guys in the process a way I think about getting back on my feet if I ever do lose everything. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, comment down below, let me know what you think, let me know what kind of things you would do different in terms of getting yourself back on the feet. And as always, don't forget to push that subscribe button and ring that bell icon. Thanks for watching.